Actually, I'd never considered joining a board or being involved in boards from the very start. Boards found me. But I guess since I found boards, I've been a lot more considerate about what board roles I actually want to actively participate in. So whether they're aligned to my values and whether there's something that I'm really passionate about, then I would consider those roles. I think diverse entrepreneurial and innovative thinking for boards is more important than it's ever been before. For businesses that are trying to find their way in advancing technology, being able to be globally competitive, but also be able to, I guess, adapt to the changing needs of consumers. So the skills that we can bring to boards at this very important time in history, I think is extremely valuable. Boards are really going to struggle if they haven't actually got the diversity of skills that require them to go into the 22nd century. The skills like my own, where I've been involved in all levels of corporate innovation, but now actually helping those mid-tier organisations in advisory roles, for example, to give them guidance about research-based innovation solutions. I think I feel incredibly proud to be able to contribute that to businesses that may not have actually seen that perspective before. Probably another area of boards that I hadn't actually considered, that there is such a spectrum of from advisory roles, project advisory roles, and then full-on governance. And I've done all the spectrum. My preference is advisory boards rather than governance boards. I feel like the value that I contribute is not just about making decisions, but being able to contribute to that experience and expertise that I specifically have. For me, it feels like a more rounded contribution that I can make. I think the impact of women increasing on boards in Australia, quantitatively, it's hard to judge at the moment. But from a qualitative perspective, in my own experience, is that I've noticed how different a perspective to problem solving and just having a different life experience contributes to what is valued by the board and the decisions that it makes. So for me, it's not just about gender. Yes, there are some gender aspects that I'm really pleased about that are contributing to boards, but I really think there's more of a focus around true diversity in diversity of skills, diversity of backgrounds, diversity of thinking. And those types of diversity, I think, are so much more value than us just looking at it with a gender lens. The advice I'd give to other women considering board roles is, firstly, value your own experience and expertise. The next would be to maybe consider getting a mentor to actually assist. And thirdly, my advice goes to other women. I think other women that are on boards should actually be there helping to lift up other women. Those great, good women that can actually add a lot more value to boards. We don't value it. That's why I said I really love other women to value their experience and expertise. Until we can actually value that, we're always going to be giving away something that we have that other people haven't got. We just haven't recognised that we have skills and expertise that not everybody has. And understanding that there are more diverse roles as far as boards are concerned, I think that's what excites me the most. Otherwise, I would have been just travelling down one path. So I've liked that I've got to where I've known that there is actually more diversity in the types of roles I can take from a board perspective is extremely valuable for me.